Welcome to the College Investor Audio Show. Today, check this out. Yale joins Harvard and MIT in expanding free tuition for middle-class families. Let's dive right in. But before we do, just a quick reminder, anytime you hear anything on the podcast, you can always check out the article along with it. And inside it has all kinds of links and resources for you at thecollegeinvestor.com. You can also find us on social media. We're anywhere you are for the most part. Just search for The College Investor. You'll find us probably. All right, so let's take a look at this. Yale University will allow students for households earning up to $200K a year to attend tuition-free. Beginning in fall 2026, the university confirmed this week expanding a financial aid policy that has been in place for several years now. The threshold had previously been set at $150K. Under the updated policy, families earning up to $100,000 annually will continue to pay nothing, covering tuition, housing, meals, and all the other required costs. Families earning between $100 and $200K will no longer be charged tuition, but you still got to take care of room and board. The change comes as tuition at Yale has climbed to $69,900 a year, with total costs over $90,000 when you include housing and meals and fees and books. By expanding the income cutoff, Yale joins a small but growing group of elite universities offering tuition-free financial aid packages. Very cool. Yale is raising the ceiling for 26 and 27. The announcement may sound dramatic, but Yale is not introducing a new idea. The university has currently offered generous need-based aid and previously covered full tuition for families earning up to $150K. So this latest move just simply raises that ceiling to $200,000, reflecting changes in household incomes, cost pressures, competition among peers, all that stuff. So Yale officials say the policy builds on earlier expansions that significantly increased enrollment from lower-income families. Today, more than half of Yale undergrads receive some form of financial aid, and more than 1,000 students attend at no cost. The university can afford the expansion, too. Yale's endowment stands at roughly $44 billion and grew by 11% last year, giving it the second largest endowment, behind, you guessed it, Harvard in higher education. But still, Yale cautioned that eligibility depends on what it considers typical family assets. Families with significant savings, investments, home equity might receive reduced aid even if their income falls below $200K. Let's take a look at the broader tuition-free college trend. Yale's decision just mirrors a broader trend we've reported on extensively on the podcast and at thecollegeinvestor.com. More colleges, especially wealthy private schools, are advertising tuition-free policies as a way to address all the sticker shock and mounting skepticism about college value in general. So compare this with the College Investor's study on what families are paying out of pocket for college. We have a podcast for that one too. And you can see why it matters. Elite peers like Harvard, MIT already offer free tuitions for families earning up to $200K, full cost coverage below $100,000. Others like Princeton and Penn have pushed their income thresholds even higher too. These policies differ from a lot of state and community college promise programs, which are often last dollar grants that apply only after other aid is used. At elite private colleges, the aid is typically scholarship-based, and it replaces loans, which reduces long-term student debt. It is huge, but at the same time, the trend reflects political and public pressure. High-profile universities face growing scrutiny over affordability, student loan outcomes, outcomes, and the size of their endowments, which is massive. Expanding tuition-free policies just helps institutions demonstrate public value without even changing their core business model. And here's what this means for you. Middle and upper middle income families, I should say. Yale's announcement could change how the school fits into college planning. Yale ranks number 19 on the College Investors list of the most expensive colleges in America. So families earning between 150 to 200K may have previously just ruled out Yale. That's unrealistic, But the new policy could place Yale's tuition cost closer to that of an in-state public school. Well, at least on paper. But families should read the fine print. Free tuition does not mean free college. Housing, meals, books, travel, personal expenses still add tens of thousands of dollars a year. So when families file the FAFSA and CSS profile, it can reveal assets that can help reduce or can also reduce aid, especially for homeowners or even families with significant savings. So families considering Yale or some similar schools like that should still complete the FAFSA and the CSS profile. Run each school's net price calculator and compare offers side by side. Income thresholds are helpful signals too, but the final number is always individualized. That's our show for today, but if you want to know more about this, you can check out the article at thecollegeinvestor.com. You can also get to know us and ask us questions because we'd love to help you along wherever you are on your money journey. Just search for the words The College Investor and you'll find us. Thanks so much for stopping by today, and we'll talk to you again real soon.